Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Welcome back. I wanted to come back and do a little short one. It's gonna be short today. But first I want to start by saying, all praises to the Most High Yah, Bashem, Yahushua, the Water. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching this, bringing this truth out in sincerity, ruling well. I just seen Elder Apostle Gabar just did a video and stuff rebuking someone else, right? And so I was sitting here today, definitely I want to say shalom to all the brothers, the sisters. Shalom to the brother Dubar Kabaz. We had a little exchange last night or whatever. But to all the brothers that's out there, cause it's getting harder and harder, man. It's getting harder and harder. Right? So salute, right? Shalom, right? To everybody watching, viewers, everything, right? So I was like, man, wake up this morning and I see, oh, it's Columbus Day. Oh, what? It's Columbus Day, right? So, I'm Tribe of Gad. Tribe of Gad. You know, Tribe of Gad. We Northern Kingdom. I'm Northern Kingdom. So we took the brunt of Columbus when he first got here. We took the brunt of Columbus when we first got here, right? And so before we get to the script, right? Last show, right? I was talking about the prophetess, right? That was at the tribe of Asher, right? And she was in the Northern Kingdom. She was in the Northern Kingdom. She was from the tribe of Asher. And she was a prophetess. And I said, Amos 2:1. And I missed. It wasn't Amos. It was Luke. It was Luke. And so I missed it. I was close, but I missed it. So I wanted to bring that scripture out first, right? About the sister that was prophetess, right? So, where's it at? I hit 3. Told you I'd be hitting, looking at one thing and hitting something else. Okay, here you go, right? Chapter Luke, verse 2 and 36. And there was Anna, a prophetess, the daughter of Phanuel, P-H-A-U, Salakia, P-H-A-N-U-E-F. Let's guess Manuel would be with an M, so Phanuel, like after Pharaoh, so it would be Phanuel. But anyway, Salakia, to the tribe of Asher, she was of great age and had lived with her husband 7 years from her virginity. And she was a widow of about 84 years, which departed not from the temple, but served God with fastings and prayers night and day. And she coming in that instant gave thanks likewise unto the Lord and spoke of him to all them that looked for redemption in Jerusalem. Yeah. So that's a case of a sister that was living righteous, and according, living righteous, and after a while she was granted, that right, or what I'm saying, to be able to prophesy. So yeah, so I guess I just wanted, in the last one it was seeming like, we saying this and this and that. We saying, no, if you act according to the scriptures, you're gonna get everything you want. You know what I mean? If that's what you want or you claim, and you honest about it, I mean, no man gonna stop you, right? No man gonna be able to stop you if you living right. So yeah, I wanted to finish that one off just before I get to Columbus Day. So I seen the article in the New York Post. Right? Let's pull it up, Sean. Let's pull it up. I'm like trying. I guess this is my rebuke of him and his dumbass article he put up. Why you should respect. I don't care. You should respect. Celebrate Columbus Day. Word. Let me see. Let me see if I can find exactly how he worded it. So that way, you know. They getting ready to come for them parks too, brothers. I seen that my brothers in the cities like to work out at them parks. They coming. They had a Karen. The Karen was on there and she was talking about how you know they taking over the parks and we can't play and all that. And she was a Karen with her daughter, so you know that's an attention grab. They used them first to kind of bring attention to it and stuff, make it seem like it's going to affect people in their neighborhood first, and then next thing you know they over here. Yeah, this is the name of his Happy Columbus Day. Say it loud, say it proud. Yep, this is what yeah. Happy Columbus Day. There, I said it, and I mean it. I don't wish you to you a solemn Columbus Day, nor a mournful one, nor still a guilty one. No, I wish you a happy Columbus Day. Okay. And it's a day to celebrate the contributions of Italian Americans to our nation's history. Wonderful. So let's talk about, we're going to stop right there and leave it right there. So let's talk about the contributions. Let's talk about the contributions that they made to the American society. Let's talk about that, right? So you got and he said the Italians too. So the Spaniards, Italians, same thing. Edomites. See, this was the thing they do. They'd say, oh, the Russians did it. Oh, the French did it. Oh, the Germans did it. Oh, those are all Edomites. Y'all are all the same. Just for all of y'all Americans too that say, oh, I'm American. Y'all are the same as the French. Y'all are the same as the Russian. Y'all are the same as the German. Y'all are the same as the Swedens. Y'all are the same as the Swiss. Y'all are the same as the Denmarks. Y'all all the same. England, y'all are all the same. You know, y'all try to separate. No, y'all are all the same. So now as we continue. 1519, Herman Cortez invades Mexico, conquering the Aztecs, claiming Mexico for Spain, right? Rise of Atlantic, 1532, the rise of the Atlantic slave trade, right? They say 12 million with an estimated 10 to 20% dead, right? Francisco Pizarro invades, also in 1532. Francisco Pizarro invades Peru, right? And he had a joint where in 1 hour he murdered 5,000 natives, and all he got was a cut on his hand. Because they had the weapons, they had the swords, they had the guns, the muskets. They was killing up shit, right? That's what they did. Came and killed up shit, right? Right? New laws designed, they passed in 1543, they passed laws designed to protect Native Americans, Indian tribes. And we know how that went. The 1550s, they had the tobacco hit Europe, right? So when tobacco hit Europe in the 1500s, they, I looked it up today too. Out of North Carolina and South Carolina, they had a slave trade going out, where they were sending the Indians out to all these other nations, to all these other countries or whatever, right? This was from 1492 to 1492 to 1602. This was before the North Atlantic slave trade happened. So if you looking at, if you going back to the Deuteronomy, let's go to you go back to Deuteronomy. A lot of them curses that people would say, well, oh, it's just for the southern tribe, the southern kingdom only went through it. Nah, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true. A little investigation, not true, not true, not true. So definitely, you know, and I was thinking about it. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud to be. I'm a Gadite, and as you discover your history and you look more into it, and then you connect the pieces. You got the Bible now, and you got a actual history book of what happened, and now you can follow the pieces, and then you looking at the history and the evidence, and you looking up words in the Jewish encyclopedia. 1903 Jewish Encyclopedia, and you see that Azareth, that in here, like you said, Azareth, that the Northern Kingdom went to, you know, not Salakia. Azareth, after the Northern Kingdom got out of slavery, they left and went to it. It took them 1.5 years by boat to get there, right? So then you look that word up, Azareth, and you look that word up in the Jewish, the 1903 Jewish dictionary, and you'll see where Columbus, when he was searching for what he later called America, he was looking for Azareth. He was looking for the 10 tribes. You look it up, 1903 Jewish thing, right? So you get back to that, and the fact that okay, so yeah, Deuteronomy. That's where we was going. We was going to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, right? And so you get back to that, and you're looking at the slave trade going out of North Carolina, and we fit that. We fit that, cause we left to get we left when we left captivity in Assyrian, and we came to Azareth. We was coming here to get right, cause we had fell off course and stuff. Started worshiping all of the different idols and all of this shit. We was bugging out. The Northern Kingdom was pushed aside by the Most High first. So yeah, so as we continue celebrating the how did he say, the contributions of the Italian Americans. That's how he said it, right? So now we was at the tobacco trade, where they shipping Indian Native Americans, the tribe of Gad and or Issachar or Mahasset. They shipping them out. Ephraim, they shipping them out, right? So then that gets you to 1585, Sukatan, the village that John White visited. Thriving village, you know, shops, doing everything, commerce. We chilling, we doing our thing. That's for the people that say, oh, y'all wasn't doing nothing. Y'all was running around here. You got the Sheetamite I seen one day. She said, oh, you guys were just running around and wasn't no laws or anything like that. We came over here killing y'all off and brought civilization to y'all. Oh, don't forget about the smallpox blankets that they gave us, the Native Americans, right? So yeah, right? So he followed that up with expeditions to the Carolinas and stuff like that, depicting the native landscapes, right? So again, so what was the contribution in that particular moment right there? The contribution that they did was tearing down a thriving people, a thriving civilization. So that's what, if we want to make sure we giving the Christopher Columbus and Italian Americans they due credit, you know what I'm saying? Let's give them credit for what they deserve credit for, right? I got more. I'm going to get to some scriptures first. But we got some more. So for right now, we got that they came over, they was killing, they was murdering, and they was shipping some of my peoples out into slavery. That's where we at now, right? So let's go back to it so we can see where we tying it in, see where my tribe up in the Bible, and we dealing with the nonsense of these heads. So yeah, so and this is the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Yeah. So, and what happened? I used to watch it, F Troop. Growing up, F Troop taking over, and they telling jokes and they clowning Corporal Agar and all that and making it funny or whatever, but they killing off the natives. They killing off the natives. F Troop. I remember watching that growing up. F Troop. Black and white movie, black and white comedy, come on, or whatever the case may be. But it's all good. Right? And that's how they do. They came, they laughed, they told jokes about us, they made fun of us right in front of our face. They made it seem like, you know what I'm saying, they was, but because they was the, Caesar Brose was God now in the Bible, and he was white and looking like a hippie, a white hippie or something from the 20s or whatever the case may be. They got passes with that. After they killed off everybody that knew they wasn't really the real deal. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and 20. And of Gad he said, blessed be he that enlargeth Gad. He dwelleth as a lion and teareth the arm with the crown of the head. Yeah, I'm raising up Gad, man. Look, cause they, and not the you know, we all of the 12, we all are Israelites, man. But some people really downplay Native Americans. You know, some people still downplay what happened to the Mexicans. Some people still downplay it. So you got some of us still saying, oh, put a wall up. This was their land too. And if you want to be technical about it, my Southern Kingdom, you could say the Northern Kingdom was in America first. So this is their land just as much, even more. They was here before Columbus got here. I mean, like, so we be doing these little back and forths. Like, it was one brother last night, we was talking about the scriptures and all of that, and then a brother chime in with, yo, you wanna debate? You wanna debate precepts? And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, we supposed to be figuring this out for the best for us, so we could, you know what I'm saying, so we could give it, what did, you know what I'm saying, like, we battle rapping with the scriptures? That's what we doing? Like, man, like, we gotta really pull it together, man. We gotta pull it together, man. And one of the things we gotta do is start acknowledging what the other tribe members might have went through. Like, you, oh yeah, man, and slavery from Africa, man, and slavery from, but what about what's done to the brother Taino Indians that was shipped out? What about what was done to some of the other tribes of Indian natives that was shipped out or whatever? You know what ended up happening to them? Look up human zoos. Look up human zoos. I just posted them. They got human zoos. They had them and this was as late as 1900. This wasn't 15 to 1600. This was 1900, 1800 in New York City, Coney Island, in the World's Fair, in Chicago, in P.T. Barnum Circus, all around the country, in Europe and Australia. Look it up. They took our people and had them in zoos, man. In zoos. So slavery was bad here and this and that. We all was getting our asses kicked because we transgressed the law. All of us. So yeah, so 33 and 21. And he provided the first part for himself, because there in a portion of the lawgiver was he seated, and he came with the heads of the people. He executed the justice of the Lord and his judgments with Israel. I like reading where in the Bible where it points out certain things, like it points out his name is important all up and down the Bible. All up and down. Like, how can you be singing a song and you got the name of Yahweh blank and the name of Yahweh Shah blank? Like, how could you sing a song to the heavens? Who are you singing to? Like, so to me, like certain stuff to me just is like common sense. It's like common sense. Like you found the name and it said the scripture, I don't want to beat it up, but you find the name is what bring you back. Jesus wasn't going to bring me back. The name Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that brought me back. Because now, if you think in biblical times and all that, they was trying to throw Islam on you. Not Islam, they was trying to throw Arabic on you. By pushing Islam, you pushing Arabic as the tongue of ancient tongue that we should be trying to learn to get into the scriptures. But then when you go, oh no, it's Hebrew, and then you go, well, yeah, that makes sense, because Yahushua wasn't Greek, or he wasn't Arab, he was Hebrew. So he was you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense so that's, to me, that it makes more sense. And just looking at it from an outsider, I was sitting down last night, I was like, yo, you got all these different camps and this and that, or whatever the case may be. So, yo, you gotta, you got a lane for the brothers that's outside these camps right now. They ain't gonna have no time to get into no camp. That still gotta learn to do things righteously and according to this and that, or whatever the case may be. It was great. I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar. His is GMS Doc. DMS Doc. That's Elder Apostle Tahar. You got GMS Doc Info 12. You got Elder Apostle Ramla, I think it is. Salakia, if I butchered your name, Apostle, I apologize. Salakia. And then you got Elder Apostle Gabar is the daily exhortation. So you got the three elders got three separate channels where they do, they give their personal vibe, and then they also go out and still preach on the highways. You know what I'm saying? Do a show, a lesson where it's all of them together, or stuff like that. So, but I say that to say, man, for us people on outside of the camp, if you just want lessons and you want to learn, or whatever the case may be, definitely you gotta be studying something that's sound. Your doctrine gotta be sound. And if you want that, then you want the whole doctrine. Even if you decide, well, I don't believe that, hypothetically, let's say you don't believe that the missile's gonna strike. You believe everything else GMS say. You don't believe the missile's gonna strike. You think it's gonna be volcanoes and destruction like that. Okay, that's a slight little thing, but you got all the rest of the doctrine down. That you got the name down. You got the pronunciations down. You getting the breakdown of the scriptures correctly and all of that. They not telling you nothing wrong because of this and this and that, man. So yeah, I went off on a tangent there, but it is important. The name is important. If you want the blessings of the Heavenly Father, you gotta be calling them the correct name. That's just common sense to me. But so we get back to the scriptures. So the human zoos, back to the zoos. The human zoos was in Brussels, Belgium, Germany, like I said, Australia. Yeah, they had us on display all around the world, peoples. And so you'll go, are Filipino. I seen that you'll look up the Coney Island one, right? So let's just break it down logically. This is logically, right? So you look at the name Filipino, right? They had the Filipinos in New York and Coney Island, right? Where the name Filipino come from, right? It wasn't named Filipino. So you got some natives that they took from God knows where. They took them to these to play musical continents, and then they gave them a name called Philippines, and then they back here in this country, say 100, 200 years later, and those are our ancestors right there. But they calling them Filipino now, so we thinking that, and they look a little different because of the 100 years or so out there in captivity. That's just how it's been going down. So we want to make sure we come on and do a special Fuck Columbus Day edition and make sure we give credit to where credit is due. We giving y'all credit. We giving y'all credit. We giving y'all credit. Here goes some more credit y'all gonna get. Here's some more credit for y'all. Here you go. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceiveth you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So yeah, so it's falling away. Look, happy Columbus Day. It's falling away, and we see who the man of sin is for today is. It's that bastard Christopher Columbus, who never put his sword down the whole time he was over here, who actually was selling young girls and boys into sex slavery. They had sex slave rings too. That was as young as 9 years old. It's 9 years old. This is who we celebrating today. We celebrating the great Christopher Columbus, the great piece of shit he was. As we continue. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in a temple of God, showing himself that he is God? Who is that? Who is that? Look around. Look around. Remember ye not when I was yet with you, I told you these things? So now he talking to the man of perdition. He talking to Esau Edom. Right? He talking to Esau Edom, and they know. Because if we got hit with Deuteronomy 20:28, you don't think, and we his favorite people. But we are special people. Come on, let's get that. So let's just make sure we understand. Let's just make sure we understand. Because we come back to 2 Thessalonians. Let's go, let's make sure. Let's go, let's make sure. Let's make sure we get it right first. So we understand that the Most High, God love us. Yahweh love us. And he smoked us. So what are you gonna do to the other peoples? What are you gonna do to the other peoples? Nah, they all get a pass, Sherm. You bugging out. They all get a pass. Y'all reading. The elders done broke it down wrong for you, son. You ain't getting the vibe right. You ain't getting the vibe right. Okay. So let's go to the Romans chapter 9. Let's go to 9 and 4. Let's start with 9 and 4. Who are the Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenant, and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promises? Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Yahushua came, whom is over all. God bless forever. Amen. Not as though the word of God have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel, right? So Laki, I'm just before I get to the one I'm gonna beat him in the head with, I want to see if I want to touch up anymore. Chapter 11, verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. He was unto her the eldest, Salakia. It was said unto her, the eldest shall serve the younger. Added is at Salakia 13, 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right? Let's rewind that again. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right? And so now we're going to go to 2 Kings. Let's go to 2 Kings 17 and 34. Unto this is the book of 2 Kings 17 and 34. Unto this day they do after the former manners. They fear not the Lord, neither do they after their statutes or after their ordinances or after the law and the commandment which the Lord commanded the children of Jacob, whom he named Israel. Okay? So Jacob that I love, Esau that I hate. Children of Jacob who are now named Israel. All right? So now that we understand, right? So we got a clear picture of who he hate and who he love and all of this type of stuff. Right? So let's get back. Let's get back to the get back. Let's get back to it. Because we giving them credit today for what they are and giving them credit for what's going to be. So that's where we at with Christopher Columbus. We need to celebrate Christopher Columbus. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? They make these people that, you know, this was a guy that was a rapist, a murderer, a killer. You know, they took advantage of us because we transgressed the law and they overdid it. They overdid it. They was barbaric and savage with it. There I go when I start getting hyped. I start missing it. Excuse me. Salakia, excuse me. This is the book of Malachi, 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Yeah, man. We did still come out of Rebekah, man. We came out of Rebekah, and Esau been killing us since day one. Since day one, he been mad trying to kill us. Moms, Rebecca had to come to Jacob, man. Your brother come, man. I heard your brother talk about killing you, man. You gotta get away. There's another brother. Yo, man, your brother coming right now with 400 people, man. He gotta separate the. They've been on our butts so I don't get it. Why we still think it's gonna get better now, right? Yeah, was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. Verse 3, 1 and 3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right? So, because that's talking about them being, destroying the Roman Empire back then and all of this and everything like that. So it's talking about, every time they build up, so boom, so then you get to 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness. And the people against him, the Lord haveth indignation forever. So he gonna have, so all this great stuff. That's why they want their statues up. That led me to something last night, right? I was thinking last night, I was like this. I said, man, look, Black Lives Matter and all y'all brothers and sisters out there, don't get mad about their statues no more. That's going to be one of the things I'm going to do in the new kingdom. I'm going to go around, I'm going to destroy all of them. And I'm going to destroy any Edomites left that want to defend their little statues and their little... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around the planet and I'm going to destroy statues, all these fake, the mosques, these places of worship. That's going to be my thing I'm going to do. I already got a hobby now. When I'm not on my land with my slaves at my restaurant or whatever, when I go around, I'm gonna smash up old temples and shit. That's gonna be my calling, right? So yeah, so that's Malachi. So yeah, so boom. So I just wanted to make sure we point out that, hey, not only are we gonna give you guys credit for everything you guys did, that even in the scriptures, according to the law, the Most High gonna give you credit for the shit y'all did too. Okay, we continue, right? Yeah, because I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Y'all still trying to talk Columbus up positively? Are you kidding me? We still doing that? We still like, that's one of the things, like, y'all should just be glad or happy that day on the calendar and like this, man. We just gonna let that shit go by, man. Like, it's still on there and you just gonna still try to talk that shit up, knowing that, man, please, man. Please, man. And I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna look that guy's name up again, because he's going to be somebody that I'm looking to enslave when I catch his ass. Okay, let's go to the book of Daniel. Chapter 4, verse 17. And this one was like, so you'll know that y'all was put here by design. It wasn't like y'all did nothing that the Most High didn't see was coming, right? But here you go. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomever he will, and setteth up setteth up over it the baddest of men. Yep. And we already said who was in charge of the planet. Who was in charge of the planet. Yep. So he set them up and he gonna take y'all down. Let's go. Let's keep going. Because we making sure they understand, just in case because the title of this gonna be F. Christopher Columbus. So that way you get on here and all that, and you and your little Edomite little feelings or whatever when you first get on this thing and you start scanning through or whatever. Yeah, F. Christopher Columbus, man. For real. F. Christopher Columbus. And I hope he's back today so he could see the end, so he'll know his little sword wielding ass is gonna get it. I say unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up thy horn. Lift not up thy horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh either from the east, nor the west, nor from the south, but God is the judge. He pulleth down one and setteth up another. So your day is coming. Your day is coming. Your day is coming Your day is coming. It's coming, man. It's coming. Word. It's coming. It's coming soon. So we want to make sure y'all understand. Y'all get the good. Y'all get it all together. Y'all get it all together. Y'all get it all together. We want to make sure y'all get all that pride in a nice big ass cup. Make sure you got all of it. Put Christopher Columbus is the whipped cream. Get all that. Put all that in there, man, because y'all gonna drink from that cup. Y'all gonna drink from that cup. Y'all gonna drink from that cup. A big gulp. Y'all gonna get a big gulp from that cup. The book Colossians 3 and 23. We're gonna start at 23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not unto men, knowing that the Lord ye shall receive the reward of inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Yahweh. Salakia, your Lord Yahushua. Salakia. Yeah, cause Christ, man, I just can't. It's like it to me. It tastes the word tastes bad in my mouth, man. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes bad in my mouth, cause it's like when I say that, it's like I'm bringing white Jesus into this thing. Word up. 25, 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. And there is no respect of persons. Now, according to that right there, what Christopher Columbus owed? What are the Belgians owed? What are the Germans owed? What are the Italians owed? What are the Spaniards owed? We always focus on Esau, even though those is branches of the Edomites and they act like that. But what do they owe? What do they owe? What do they owe? That's the thing. What do they owe? What do they owe? Because this is the book of 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, remember, his name got changed to Israel, and Jacob is the beginning of that follow. So what do they deserve? What do they deserve? What is it that they deserve? How should Christopher Columbus be celebrated today? How should they be celebrated today? That's the thing. How should they be celebrated today? Especially when this is the case right here. Book of 2nd Esdras 6 and 56. As for other people, which also come of Adam, right? We all come from Adam. We all come from Adam. We all the same. He loves us all. He loves us all, Sherm. You're bugging out. He's going to let Christopher Columbus get away with doing all of that shit. And they're going to forget everything. All right. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that has fallen from a vessel. So, if we got hit with the curses of Deuteronomy 28, transgression of law, and we ain't even do nothing with slavery, nowhere near that, right? We ain't get to that level of savagery or whatever, and we got beat down, and y'all got placed up over us by the Most High and stuff, and you was told to watch it, don't get out of pocket, and you was way out of pocket. Y'all made a whole bunch of pockets to get out of. What do y'all think y'all gonna get? What do you think Columbus deserves? And so in closing, what does Columbus deserve on today? He deserves our praises. That's what he deserves? Oh, really? Is that what you think? Yeah, okay. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it right there. And just wanted to come back. You know, the last show it just cut off at the, at the end of the, whatever the case may be. But what you going to do, right? As long as I got the lesson out and everything like that. And, yeah, so on that note, man, F. Christopher Columbus and Shalom.